What's poppin', mother truckers? I'm the coming attraction, and we back at it like a crack addict with another 2K video. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. We got pretty much daily uploads on this channel. Also, leave a comment down below what other types of videos you guys want to see. Leave a like. Let's get this video to 100 likes. But let's get into the video. Boys and girls, we got a very cool video today. We completely redrafted the NBA and simulated a season. In this fantasy draft, I don't know the order. I just know that every single player is up for grabs. The draft order is off. We are just simulating the whole entire draft, and we're gonna go over the results when it's over. All right, so the very first pick in the draft was a 33-year-old Steph Curry to the Dallas Mavericks. Extremely interesting because Luka Doncic actually ended up going to the Golden State Warriors. The second pick was Kevin Durant to the Charlotte Hornets. Giannis Antetokounmpo goes to the Phoenix Suns. LeBron James stays on the LA Lakers. That's kind of interesting. Nikola Jokic goes to the Bulls. The Bulls might be good for the first time in a while. Kawhi Leonard goes to the Orlando Magic. His career's over. Embiid to the Nuggets, so they swap out Jokic for Embiid. Jimmy Butler goes to the Jazz. That'll be interesting since the Jazz are known for being extremely racist. Zion Williamson goes to the Rockets. Won't matter because he'll be eating Big Macs on the sideline anyways. Rounding out the bottom of the first round, we got Anthony Edwards going to the Milwaukee Bucks. Chris Paul going to the Miami Heat. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going to the Detroit Pistons, and Darius Garland was the last pick of the first round, going to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, poor Davon Reed. He was the last pick in the whole NBA draft. So I'm taking a look at some of the fully drafted teams now, and the Bulls are interesting. They got a bunch of big players. They have Jokic, Ben Simmons, Draymond Green, and Al Horford. They all kind of play the same position. Then obviously, like I said, we have Kyrie Irving back in Cleveland. He has Brandon Ingram and Nikola Vucevic on his team. That team is not going to be that good, I don't think. This team is interesting. The Celtics have Ja Morant and Julius Randle. Miles Bridges is their top players. Anthony Davis stays in LA but goes to the Clippers. He's going to have Malcolm Brogdon as his second best player. Jaren Jackson Jr. stays in Memphis, but he has James Harden as his starting point guard now, along with Colin Sexton. Watch out for the Grizzlies in the West. Hey, then we got Lonzo Ball back in LA, baby, with LeBron. Also has Bobby Portis on his team, who looks like handsome Squidward. So the number one overall pick, Steph Curry, is on the Dallas Mavericks. He has Pascal Siakam and Yusuf Nurkic on his team, but everybody else, man, really mediocre. Look at the Pacers, man. They got Trae Young and Clint Capella, which randomly are both on the Atlanta Hawks. Now, they also have Norman Powell. They could be decent. In the power rankings, the Lakers, Clippers, and Bulls are top three, which I find really interesting. We've gone through enough of the teams, though. I'm going to simulate to the All-Star break, and then I'll be back at you guys with some stats and what the hell is going on in this crazy league. Okay, so like always, we're here at the All-Star team selection. LeBron James and Jokic are the captains. I'm going to go ahead and auto-draft this and see who gets picked. I'm assuming it's pretty much going to be everyone who's typically an All-Star, and just taking a quick peek at it, it looks like that's the case. Whoa, this is kind of crazy. So at this point in the season, the Indiana Pacers are atop the East. They're the team that had Trae Young, Clint Capella, and Norman Powell as their top three. Not the best big three, but in terms of everybody else, the rest of the squad is extremely solid, great all-around team. Following them is the Detroit Pistons, the Washington Wizards, the Atlanta Hawks, the Chicago Bulls, a bunch of teams that you are not used to seeing at the top of the East. Leading the Western Conference, you got the LA Clippers, and their team is kind of weird, man. They got Malcolm Brogdon, Anthony Simmons. Their best player is Anthony Davis, but everyone else is extremely mediocre. Then in second, you got the LA Lakers at 39-19. They have Lonzo Ball, LeBron James, Aaron Gordon, Bobby Portis, LaMarcus Aldridge. That is a stacked squad. And good for the Houston Rockets, man. Shitty in real life, but they're third in this simulation. They got Cole Anthony, Zion Williamson, Chris Middleton. That's actually a pretty good squad. Curry's injured, bro. He has a lower leg stress fracture, dude. So their number one player got injured. That's why you probably shouldn't use the number one pick on a 33-year-old man. The three-point contest is kind of up for grabs this year, considering Curry isn't in it. Let's go ahead and see who wins this. Why not? All these players in different jerseys look so crazy, though. So obviously, Luka Doncic is on the Golden State Warriors now. The Mavs and Warriors basically switched Curry and Doncic, and the Warriors are definitely winning that trade-off right now. Trae Young has the Indiana Pacers as the number one seed in the East for the first time probably ever. James Harden looks crazy in a Memphis Grizzlies jerseys, man. Klay Thompson looks sexy in any jersey he wears. And he ends up winning the three-point contest. Let's go, my man. Can't wait to see him back in the NBA in real life. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season now, and I'll be back at you guys with the regular season awards and everything else. All right, so the Golden State Warriors are looking like geniuses, giving up the old Stephen Curry for a young Luka Doncic, who ends up winning the NBA MVP, averaging 32 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. That's legit, man. Who wins Rookie of the Year? Evan Mobley of the Atlanta Hawks. It's cool to see these younger players on different teams and how their career would play out. Sixth Man of the Year, Isaiah Hartenstein. I honestly have no idea who that is. I don't even know if he's a real player. Let me know down in the comments. But Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Phoenix Suns wins Defensive Player of the Year. He averaged 21 points per game, 13 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. Hey, and Lonzo Ball finally finding hopefully a permanent home once again in Los Angeles, wins most improved player of the year. 18.6 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 2.1 steals. If I could have it anyway, man, I would have picked Lonzo Ball to stay in LA and become a championship player there, man. But hey, shit happens how it happens in real life. Taking a look at the All-NBA first team, you got Luka Doncic of the Golden State Warriors. Zach LaVine makes All-NBA first team of the Washington Wizards. He just needed a different situation. Giannis of the Phoenix Suns, LeBron of the LA Lakers, and Nikola Jokic of the Chicago Bulls. Second team, you got LaMelo Ball of the Timberwolves, Trae Young of the Pacers, Jason Tatum of the Toronto Raptors, Domantas Sabonis of the Miami Heat, and Embiid of the Denver Nuggets. And then All-NBA third team, you got Donovan Mitchell of the Brooklyn Nets, Russell Westbrook of the Milwaukee Bucks, Jimmy Butler of the Utah Jazz, Zion Williamson of the Houston Rockets, and Anthony Davis of the LA Clippers. Something else weird that I've noticed in all these simulations is that Jonathan Isaac always makes all defensive first team for some reason. I don't think he's done that in real life. And holy moly, leading the league in scoring this season was Zach LaVine at 36 points a game. Luka Doncic right behind him. Trae Young, LaMelo Ball in the top 5 as well. Bradley Beal of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Leading the league in rebounding was Clint Capella of the Indiana Pacers. Then you got Domantas Sabonis, who's a rebounding machine of the Miami Heat. Rudy Gobert of the Portland Trailblazers. That's an interesting fit. Leading the league in assists was Luka Doncic, and right behind him was James Harden of the Memphis Grizzlies. Trae Young, Indiana Pacers. Jokic, a center up there, top 5 in assists from the Chicago Bulls. So taking a look at the power rankings in the season, the LA Lakers with Lonzo Ball and LeBron James end up finishing first. The Washington Wizards, I don't quite remember who they have. Okay, they have a really weird team, man. They got Drew Holiday, Zach LaVine, Danny Green. They got some good players, man. Fucking scrappy-ass Patrick Beverley's on the squad. Third, you got the Houston Rockets. They had that really good underrated team with Cole Anthony, Chris Middleton, and Zion Williamson. Alex Caruso is also on the team. How did I miss that? Here's an actual look at the playoff bracket, though. You got the LA Clippers with Anthony Davis getting the 1 seed in the West, and then in the Washington Wizards, you got that team with Zach LaVine getting the 1 seed in the East. Curry got back from injury and was able to get Dallas the 7 seed, it looks like. They'll be taking on LeBron and the Lakers in the first round. It's hard to remember who's on every single team, so we're just gonna have to simulate the first round and then go in and check and see what the hell happened. Okay, so we simulated and we got some interesting teams advancing. The Clippers advanced, the Pelicans advanced, the Lakers advanced, the Rockets advanced. Then you got the Nets advancing over here, beating the number 1 seed Washington Wizards. It's kind of unfortunate. Philadelphia advances, Indiana advances, and Chicago advances. And through the first round of the playoffs, Trae Young is leading the league in scoring for the Indiana Pacers. 38 points a game, 9 assists. He is killing it. These are playoff stats, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot Devin Booker's on the New Orleans Pelicans, so that's why they're doing good this year, man. 31 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5.7 assists in the playoffs. Steph Curry did average 30 points in that round against the Lakers, but man, 34 years old, it just wasn't enough. Now in this round, we got that Clippers team with Anthony Davis going up against Devin Booker and the Pelicans, and we got LeBron and the Lakers going up against that sneakily good team in Houston. This is going to be a really good series out here. Nikola Jokic and the Bulls against the Indiana Pacers and Trae Young. Who knows how it's all going to play out? Let's go ahead and simulate this round and see what exactly happens. The Lakers advance to the Final Four. The Pelicans advance to the Final Four. Devin Booker, good for him, upsets the Clippers. Then you got the Bulls with Nikola Jokic upsetting the Indiana Pacers and Trae Young. And then you got Brooklyn going as well. And Brooklyn has Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray. In the closeout game, Donovan Mitchell had 46 points and 6 steals on 15 for 19 shooting. And yet Jamal Murray had 27 points on another extremely efficient 9 for 16. They also have Kevin Love, Carmelo Anthony, and Miles Turner. I don't know how I didn't notice this team quicker. And then yeah, down here for the Bulls, Nikola Jokic just went fucking stupid. 34 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists in the closeout game. They also have Ben Simmons on the team. He's not really going to do much. He'll play good defense though. Draymond Green having a Draymond Green game. 2 for 8 from the field. He had 10 assists and 7 rebounds. In the closeout game in the Pelicans and Clippers series, Devin Booker just terrorized them all series. 31 points, 9 rebounds. We're in the Final Four though. Let's see who goes and advances to the finals. And advancing to the finals, we got the Bulls and the Pelicans, 2 teams that we wouldn't see you get anywhere near there nowadays. And matching up in this final, you're going to have Nikola Jokic, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons leading the way for the Bulls up against John Wall, Devin Booker, and RJ Barrett. They also have Mitchell Robinson and Hassan Whiteside. This is going to be an extremely interesting stylistic matchup. I really have no clue who's going to win. If I had to pick one, I'm going to say probably the Bulls just because they have the best player in the series in Jokic. If you don't know who to pick, you typically lean to the team that has the best player. Let's see though. We're going to simulate this game by game. The Pelicans win game 1. Pelicans win game 2. Pelicans win game 3. Are we going to have a sweep? Nope. Bulls come back, win game 4. Bulls win game 5. Are they going to reverse sweep? We have a game 7. We have a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows who's going to win this? Again, I'm going to go with the team that has the better player. The Bulls are on a hot streak right now, winning 3 straight. We're going in, though. And the New Orleans Pelicans end up winning the championship with Devin Booker leading the way. And rightfully so, he sits atop his throne, winning finals MVP with 27 points a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. What a series from him. Man, what a crazy looking season and a crazy looking playoff bracket, though, dude. A bunch of teams that suck in real life got top draft picks, and they ended up being pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed this whole simulation, man. It was a really cool concept. This could honestly be a multiple part series where we do a bunch of freaking fantasy draft simulations, and then we can just see, I mean, the possibilities for something like this are endless. But if you guys did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on post notifications, since we have pretty much daily uploads on this channel. And most importantly, leave a comment down below on what other types of videos you guys want to see. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. It truly means the world to me. Go chase your dreams today. If your dreams don't let you in the front door, growing through the fucking window, you got one life to live it to the fullest. But I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm becoming attraction.